going, everyone? Today I have a sort of life update and a channel update as well. So I think I'll start by talking about the cars briefly, just to give you guys an idea of where those are at. So I'm currently sitting in the Turbo X. It's still having that weird side-to-side issue. It's strange because now when I go left, it does not silence my phone probably. When I turn left, it does not shake side to side at all, but when I turn right, it does. So I think for now this car is just gonna stay as is. I'm probably not gonna drive it much. I haven't really been driving it much anyways, until I can really just take the time to properly fix it. And then the 9.3 ARC, that car has been, fingers crossed, knock on wood, this car's not having any wood, that car has been fantastic for me as of late. That's been the car I've been driving most. Absolutely love that car. The 9.5 on the other hand has been just about the complete opposite. So if you've been following videos recently, you'll know I've been having this issue with the turbo glowing red. So what I've already done, as you've seen in the video, is I've taken the downpipe off. I did some modifications to it to de-restrict it, put it back on. That did not solve the issue. This past weekend, I replaced the turbo, cleaned out all the cooling lines. I actually cleaned out the cooling lines before previously, just to make sure they weren't clogged. The oil lines as well. And that didn't fix the issue even with the new turbo, so you guys will see a video replacing the turbo here probably coming pretty soon. This morning, I unbolted the exhaust between the downpipe and the rest of it to see if the back half of the exhaust was possibly clogged, and that didn't fix it. It was still glowing red. The car is not running lean. I've checked all those figures and numbers with the Tech 2. It's not running lean. So my next guess, my buddy Lucas has a catless 3-inch downpipe. So we're going to throw that on probably sometime next week, which when you're seeing this video, the coming week. So there'll be a video on that. It did sound pretty gnarly though, once I unbolted the exhaust, I will say that. And again, there'll be a video on all of that garbage coming at some point soon. So that's really where the cars sit right now. I also put the stock wheels back on the 9.5. I'd rather just use the tires that came on the car as opposed to my nice tires that are on my Turbo X wheels. So yeah, so I swapped those back over. And with how the car's been treating me, it doesn't deserve Turbo X wheels anyways. But I think now comes the time for the life update. So I don't really ever talk about my personal life on this channel, and that's because, well, I kind of like to separate my YouTube from my personal life. And I've had plenty of people in my DMs try to talk to me, ask me about my personal life, and you know, usually I don't like to get into too much detail on it just because I like to kind of keep that stuff private. But if it does so happen to overlap with my YouTube or possibly affect my YouTube, I want to go ahead and talk about it. So, some of you, if you know me personally already, know that I graduated this past May from Arizona State University with my master's degree in urban and environmental planning. Since I graduated in May, I've been working 2 different internships. One of them is unpaid and one of them is minimum wage, so haven't been making a ton of money recently. So that has been kind of shitty. That's why I haven't been doing a ton of mods to the cars, because I don't necessarily have that extra money to spend. Anyways, that's besides the point. So both of those internships were about 15-20 hours a week, so a couple times a week I would have a morning off here and afternoon off there. So that's usually when I'd be doing my filming and my repair work on the cars, and you know, the weekends of course as well. But I recently just accepted a job with the city of Phoenix, so I'll be starting that on August 30th. So with that being a full-time paid job, that means a couple of things. One being I'm going to have less time now to do YouTube. So my goal, my plan has always been 2 uploads a week, Wednesday and Saturday. I've been doing YouTube for almost 5 years now, and I have never missed a single upload. You can check me on that. I've never missed a single upload. So I'm going to try and stick to that Wednesday and Saturday. If, however, I don't have time with work and everything else I have going on in my life, I'm going to, at a very minimum, do 1 upload a week. That'll probably be on Saturday, but my goal is to stick to 2, and if I do have to go to 1, I will, of course, let you guys know at some point, probably via my Instagram, or I'll probably mention it in a video. One thing I want to clarify here, I am 100% not quitting YouTube or anything like that. I don't think I could ever do that. I enjoy doing this too much. but I will stick to it at the very least until I hit 100,000 subscribers. That is and always has been my goal, and at the rate I'm gaining subscribers, that's going to be another couple of years. So, I mean, it'd be great if I could get there sooner, but 100,000 subscribers has always been the goal. But definitely not quitting YouTube. Now back to the video. I want to put out content that is good. I don't want to put out content that I'm watching back and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is garbage, as I'm editing it and like, oh, I'm not happy with this. You know, I want to put out videos that when I upload them, I actually want to watch them. So yeah, I'm going to try to stick to 2 good uploads a week, but with this new job, we'll see. It's just an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. But hopefully, you know, with making more money now, that'll also afford me the opportunity to maybe spend some more money on these cars. I know for sure I'm going to be putting a lot of money into the Turbo X in the form of a cross-wheel drive service, figuring out whatever this side-to-side problem is, and also getting a proper paint correction for one of my buddies, the one who cleaned the inside of the 9.5 when I first got that. So that'll all be probably at least a couple $1,000s when it's all said and done. Hopefully the 9.5 doesn't keep taking money out of my wallet. I'd like to just be able to drive that car and enjoy it and finish fixing it up so I can hopefully sell it to one of you guys, or, you know, just pass it off to someone else who can drive it every day and enjoy it more than me. I think that's really all I have to say. I would be filming this video outside with the great views, but it is extremely windy today. It's also been storming, flooding a ton lately, and here in Phoenix, and we don't really get much rain. We get like 4 inches a year, and we've probably got like 3 or 4 inches in the past week or two. So it's been pretty crazy for us here lately. Otherwise, I would be filming outside, like I said. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna stick to this the best I can, 2 uploads a week. But if you guys also want to see more content, I'm still going to be posting on my Instagram. I'll still be uploading on my Patreon, so you can check out my Patreon at the top of the description down below, and then my Instagram on the screen right here. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for your support. I wouldn't even have 3 subs if it weren't for you guys. I would probably just have 1. Maybe I wouldn't even have 1 at this point. I mean, I've always loved these cars, but making videos on them and interacting with so many awesome people in this community has just made me appreciate the car, the brand, and everything about it even more. So without getting too much more into that and going on more of a tangent, I just want to say thank you guys for your continued support. But that's all I've got for today. Look forward to some more troubleshooting videos with the 9.5 coming here soon, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.